Come to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, honorable city council members, Mayor McCrate, to our city attorney, and to the administrative staff that are here tonight, and to all of our guests. Welcome to the City of Romulus City Council regular meeting. And at this time, we will have roll call. Councilwoman Abdo.
Here.
Councilman Barton.
Here.
Councilwoman Roscoe.
Here.
Councilwoman Talley.
Here.
Councilman Wadsworth.
Here.
Councilwoman Webb.
Here.
And Councilwoman Williams.
Here.
Mr. Chair, we have a quorum.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Members of the public who are wishing to participate in this meeting this evening may do so under the public comment portion of the agenda. Please fill out a request to speak public comment card, which is located on the table in the back of the chambers, and hand it to me at your convenience. Additionally, members of the public who are viewing tonight's meeting via our broadcast channel or YouTube Live can submit their comments to publiccomment@romulusgov.com. And at this time, I will read tonight's council meeting agenda. Number 1, agenda. Number 2, minutes. Number 3, petitioner. Number 4, chairperson's report. 5, mayor's report. 6, clerk's report. 7, treasurer's report. 8, public comment. 9, unfinished business. 10, new business. 11, warrant. 12, communication. And number 13, adjournment. And a motion would be in order to accept the regular council meeting agenda as presented.
So moved to accept the agenda as presented.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Talley, supported by Ms. Abdo, for approval of the agenda as presented. Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Agenda item 2A. For approval are the minutes from the regular meeting held on Tuesday, September 6, 2022 at 7:30 p.m.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Wadsworth?
I'll make a move that we approve the council meeting from Tuesday, September the 6th.
Support.
Been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Talley, for approval of our regular council meetings held Tuesday, September the 6th at 7:30. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Abstain.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. Agenda item 2B. For approval are the minutes from the executive session held on Tuesday, September 6, 2022 at 6:45 p.m. to discuss pending legal matters.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Wadsworth?
I'll move that we approve the executive session that was held on September the 6th at 6:45.
Support.
Been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Talley, for approval of our special minutes, executive session held on Tuesday, September the 6th at 6:45. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Abstain.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. There are no petitioners on the agenda this evening. Takes us to agenda item number 4, the chairperson's report.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. At this time, the chairman going to recognize Councilman Wadsworth.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If I can get support, I would like a resolution for a couple that lives in Romulus that have been married for 60 years, Paul and Teresa Goldenbieski. And I'll expand on it if someone.
Support.
Paul and his wife Teresa have lived on Cherry Street in the Oak Brook Sub since 1966. This coming Sunday at the 9 o'clock Mass at St. Aloysius, they will renew their vows. They were married in 1962. Their marriage produced 2 daughters, 1 son, 10 grandkids, 1 great, I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2, but it's 1 great grandchild. Teresa was involved at the senior place with the Red Hats, and Paul retired from Chrysler's. They've been involved in St. Aloysius Church for as long as they've lived out here. In fact, they look forward to every Lent for the fish dinners at the church, and they like to spend time up in the north. These are 2 good Romulus people that never got involved in politics. They just wanted to live in his city and enjoy the fruits of his city. And I wish them luck. I wish them luck on their 60th wedding anniversary.
Thank you, Mr. Wadsworth.
And I'll give this all to the clerk.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, motion by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Williams for resolution. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that motion is approved. Next, chairperson is going to recognize Marie Drewer, and I have some for you, Marie.
Good evening, Honorable Council, Mayor, City Clerk, staff, and audience. I thought it'd only be fitting as we're going into one of our biggest events of the year is to talk about volunteering. And you know, with the Pumpkin Festival is 3 days and it takes a village and lots of planning. But before we recognized and really got into much discussion in regards to Pumpkin Festival, which I'm sure we'll hear later on about some of the good things that we have going on, I thought it'd only be fitting that we close out our summer season with those volunteers who had helped through the downtown, helping to beautify that area. So, as we all know, I think looking around, there's probably not one of us who have not given time of ourselves and the selflessness of that. But when it comes to youth, you don't see a lot of that a lot of times. I know as adults, we all kind of do it. It's our civic duty. We see that and we do that. But when you have an entire summer donated of your time of volunteers when it comes to the youth, I thought it'd only be fitting to address them here tonight in front of you so that they could, I could recognize them. So all summer long, we had a family that helped us to make sure the senior gardens were watered. And thanks to Blocks, we have, they donated plants and vegetables and such. And with the help of this family, the gardens have never looked better. And the seniors are going to have vegetables for quite some time as they're still blooming. And then our parks, and the historical park where we hold so many of our events. This family took and adopted each of the flower pots and was there watering them and weeding them each week. And I truly enjoyed when Leah would send me pictures of her and her grandchildren enjoying a picnic in the park before they would water and weed the area. So at this time, I would really like to call up Leah and her littles, her chickies. So I have Lily and Lexi Trevorrow. I have Peyton and Trey Cholette, Shay and Savannah Garland. I'd also like to call up the grandmas, which is Leah and Gail. Up here, I have some certificates for you, and I would really like to get some pictures with council if possible. I just think it's really important that with the youth, it's really important that we impress upon them the importance of giving back to our community. And I thought this was just remarkable that Leah and her family took upon themselves, asked what they could do for us, and I was happy that they were able to do that. So I'm going to give these to every one of you. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
All right, everybody ready? Everybody ready? Look this way. 1, 2, 3, and again, one more time. Perfect. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it.
It's always been this way. Except the 1 year that, she said I made sure I showed.
Thank
That-
you.
oh,
I'm
go-
sorry.
go ahead,
I really
Maria.
appreciate you giving me this opportunity to be able to recognize these young individuals, and I really hope that you guys will consider hanging out with me again next summer and in the park. And yes, so I really appreciate all that you've done. Before I sit down, I would also like to say thank you to some of our other volunteers that have helped out beautify the downtown. The Romulus Garden Club, they work tirelessly doing a lot of the grounds in the downtown, the senior gardens, the historical park. So I definitely wanted to make sure they weren't able to be here tonight, but that I do recognize them as well. We have 2 individuals who the past couple of years have donated flowers to the downtown in the pots that are actually lined down Main Street on Goddard, and that's Beth Mays and Tony Heinberger. They weren't able to be here tonight, but I told Tony I would tell him hi. Hi, Tony. But I really appreciate all that they do, all their effortless work. So I just wanted to make sure that I gave their recognition as well. So I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Maria. With that, that concludes the just a minute. Mayor?
Just, thank you. Just to make an additional comment, and we also got to, we thank the kids. I love that the kids are showing up and taking the initiative to do that, but also the parents, Leah and Gail. The best lessons I learned from my parents were to step up and get involved in your community, and they taught those by actions and not words. So great job on your behalf of getting those kids out there, and if you want a great community, you got to do some work and do the time. So thank you as well.
Chair going to recognize Councilman
I
Wadsworth.
apologize for not doing this other thing. It just almost, I almost forgot about it. And Mayor, I got a call that Helping Hands is turning into a dumping ground for a lot of people in this town. And that's terrible and bad, but then I also got a call that someone told me, and I don't know if this is, right or wrong, that Waste Management charged them $200 to pick something up there, a mattress or, could you look into that, because if
Definitely.
that's
I
true.
noticed some bulk items, and some bulk items are included in your pickup, so something might have happened there, but we're going to work on
But
doing
I
something
mean,
with Helping Hands.
they
as
shouldn't
far as-
have to pay that for something like that.
We're going to try to find some solutions for them as well. I think we might be working on a sign for them as well to try to stop some of the dumping.
That's what I was going to suggest, that we put some type of signage up.
We're gonna try
Okay,
to
John,
find
I
some
forgot to do
solution
that
for it, yeah.
with this thing, but, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. That concludes the chairperson's report.
Mr. Chair, I'll make that motion to accept your report.
Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Talley, for approval of the chairperson's report. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved. Thank you.
Number 5 is the mayor's report.
Thank you. Good evening, City Council, Madam Clerk, and to our listening audience at home, and also to those who are in attendance here. Before I start my report today, I'd like to introduce 2 guests that we have here. We are honored with the presence of our State Representative Alice Garza and our State Senator Erica Geis. It's been a long-standing focus of this administration to focus on capturing grant opportunities and also our infrastructure in the city, and they have some good news that they want to talk to and address the city council with tonight. So by all means, come on up.
All right, good evening, members of the City Council, Madam Clerk, Mr. Mayor. Senator Geis and I are so thrilled to be here tonight in order to bring some good news to the city of Romulus. You know, we've now, myself has been the state rep for the cities of Taylor and Romulus now for almost 4 years. Senator Geis before me was in this position as our state representative and now as our state senator. And we've been very blessed and fortunate to be able to bring money back home in our roles as state legislators for the city of Romulus and the city of Taylor and the surrounding communities as well. But we're very, very thrilled today to talk a little bit about the project that we're bringing $1 million to city of Romulus. Actually, today, we have a big check. So we're very excited to talk about that. Last year, actually, we were talking with many folks in the city of Romulus and within our district to talk about projects that were going on and to see how we could be helpful as our state legislators in Lansing to bring back money home. I remember speaking with Councilwoman Williams. We were talking about the Wayne Road project. I remember talking with Bob McCrade Mayor McCrade after his election. We talked about what the needs were of our community. Mm-hmm. And one of the big things was sidewalks and connecting the city of Romulus and making sure that we're doing connectivity projects within the city. So we're very proud to have the check here today. Both Senator Geis and I are very proud to have been able to deliver this money to the city for this project specifically. And we look forward, of course, to working with the city continuously to making sure we're doing our best to improve our community and surrounding communities. So I'll let Senator Geis here take the floor for the remaining portion of it.
Thank you, and thank you, council members, Mr. Mayor, Madam Clerk, and audience members. This is our tax dollars coming back to the community. This is part of the appropriations process, and among the things, you guys know it can be long and drawn out. And part of what we are able to do as representatives in Lansing of our community, of our districts, is to advocate for and fight for things that come back to our communities, things that our residents can see, taste, touch, feel, hear. And this is an example of that. And because of the dollars that are being invested in infrastructure within our state budget, this is something we were able to push for, to fight for, and to bring back. And this is my last budget to work on for Romulus, which I'm a little sad about. I'm not going to cry though. But I'm so proud to be able to stand here with my partner in the legislature to be able to bring these funds back to the community for a much needed project. And we'll continue doing that as well. So I guess without further ado, we'll not hit anybody.
That's great. Yeah, on behalf of the city of Romulus, we very much appreciate the hard work and dedication you've done to bring these dollars back home to our community, and it's a much-needed project. We're focused on that sidewalk and that corridor down through Wayne Road. There's definitely a need for it. It's underserved. You know, the residents down there are walking in the pathways over there, so I'm looking forward to getting that project done. Thank you for the tax dollars, your dedication to our community, and the hard work you're doing to help our residents. Very much appreciated, and I love when you guys come with big fake checks. But just to let everybody know at home too, these dollars were earmarked for walkways, not for roadways. So we're still working on that. That's still a key priority of us. We're still gonna keep working together and try to find the funding for that roadway, Wayne Road all the way down, we wanna reconstruct.
Yes.
But this is a start in that direction. So these funds were only allocated for sidewalks and pathways. So I appreciate you going after those, capturing those for the city of Romulus and bringing them home to us. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. And of course, we'll continue to work with you for the other types of funding that are available for our communities for those various infrastructure dollars.
Thank you.
Ms. Williams had a question.
I would just like to say, during the time that you, Senator Geis, and State Representative Alagarza have represented our city, you've done a great job. I know I can say for myself, I'm going to miss you. you know, it's like getting used to you now. You gotta get used to someone else. But, you know, I wish you all the best moving towards your next endeavors, and may God continually to bless you that you can bless us.
Absolutely. And thank you so much, Councilwoman.
You're
I think, you know, one of the greatest, greatest accomplishments in my life has been to be able to serve as state representative. And thank God every day that I've been able to be in this position to help others. And that includes not just the city of Taylor, but the city of Romulus and Van Buren Township. And it's been a pleasure. Now, in my new district, I still have about 10% of the city of Romulus. You don't get rid of me so
Still
quick.
there.
But I wanted to say it's been a pleasure. And I want to say this $1 million, this is one of the largest grants that we've seen in the state's history. And I just wanted to be very clear that we worked hard to make sure we got these dollars back here. We see a lot of grants, lower 100,000 grants, but this $1 million grant is one of the largest we've seen in quite some time. So I just want to say that we are so happy to be able to bring this home and to be able to fund a portion of this project.
Clerk Bragg.
I just wanted to say, thank you, Mr. Chair. Mayor McCrate, since this will be the last legislative body that our state senator will be working with, but she will still be working with us, but she won't be our representative. Could we have a photo after all the comments? But it would just be
Absolutely.
nice if we can have a photo. And I just want to say personally, as a city clerk, it's been a pleasure, Senator Geis, working with you. I know that we've not going anywhere. We'll continue to work with you, but thank you for your years of service as a state rep and then as a senator, and all of your time that you have, you know, given and to Romulus. And I know you have a large district, you know, but we feel pretty special here in Romulus, and so thank you, and we wish you all the best. And to State Representative Garza, well, I'm very fortunate. I'm that 10%. He'll still be my representative in my district for my state rep, but thank you. I know we've worked on some projects with elections and the task force, and so thank you. You make us very, very proud, and proud to have you as our representatives on the state level. Wish you all the best.
And
Williams.
thank you.
Yes.
It's been my honor and my pleasure. Just right next door, not going too far.
Still Chair.
Oh, go ahead,
Yeah. When I heard the news that we're going to lose, I was crushed. I was devastated. It took me a few weeks to get past it, but know this, I have your numbers programmed in my phone, so don't worry. I still got your numbers. Thank you for all that you've done to represent our city. We appreciate it. Thank you.
I would like to ask my colleagues to support me in giving Erica Geis, our right now senator into November, and Mr. Garza, our state rep, a resolution for all of your service and all of your hard work.
Support.
Who supported that? Ms. Roscoe? Okay. It's been motioned by Ms. Williams, supported by Ms. Roscoe for a resolution. Madam Clerk, do we do both at the same time or separate?
We could set it up. I mean, you make the motion, and we could just set it up for
vote.
individualize both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, with one motion, yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that motion is approved.
And through the chair, I
yes.
was trying to get in there, but I didn't make it.
Okay, Ms. Webb?
But Erica knows how much I love her. We have worked together for a lot of years, and you will be missed, but I will still be around, hopefully. And I just want to thank both of you for being so involved in not only Romulus, but Taylor, this number of years. And our community has benefited over and over, not just the $1 million check, but years going back. And I would be remiss if I did not mention Roberto. We worked together, 4 years? almost secretly, no, about 5 years, to get the sidewalk going up from Wayne Road to the high school. And Roberto really worked hard with you guys, and you guys worked hard, and it did take a long time to get what we have gotten, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you so very, very much. I know personally, I do, because I've known you for so long. So wherever you're going, and just continue to do the work for the citizens and the people who vote you in. That's it.
John?
Thank you, Ms.
John?
Webb. Mr. Wadsworth.
If I can, I want to thank both of you too for what you've done in the past. And the only positive thing about you going somewhere else, I'm sure if there's a vote in the state that affects Romulus, I'm sure that both of you will, have our back for sure. Thank you for what you did.
As the chair, I'd like to say thank you both. I know both of you, very good people. I know Eric, I know your husband, very good person. Gosga, I know you before you had the beard. Great job, both of y'all. And like council people here, my colleagues said, thanks for everything.
Oh, and by the way, I did mean Roberto when they first started the sidewalks, and Alex and Erica. But yes, I did name Roberto because he was up there trying to get these sidewalks in for, to lead up to the high school. So I didn't really speak out of turn. It was just that he was involved with 2 year ago administration. So I have to throw him in there on that little $1 million thing too. Small print, but you work for the city, and I'd just like for you to be recognized as well.
Thank you, Ms. Webb.
Any other comments from council? I'd love to do a group photo if you have time. Okay, let's take care of that.
I don't want to knock you down when I get up.
Look this way. 1, 2, 3, and again. One more time. Thank you.
Alex would look for you.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
Don't you be trying to sneak off to go somewhere.
Thank you once again for all your work on that. We'll be sure to keep Roberto busy with those funds that we got coming in, and we'll get some more sidewalks put in, so. Great news, thank you very much. I'd like to draw your attention to our video monitors. We have the lovely and talented Vanessa Tolliver from the mayor's office with the communication video for you.
Hello, I'm Vanessa Tolliver, and here are some events happening in Romulus. The annual Pumpkin Festival is upon us. The festival will kick off on Friday at 6 p.m. with entertainment, food trucks, and Chamber of Commerce bingo, all leading up to the Rotary Parade of Lights at 8 p.m. Saturday at the festival will begin with the Boy Scouts Pancake Breakfast at 8 a.m. Festivities that will continue throughout the day include a car show, crafts and vendor show, bounce houses, pumpkin painting, petting farm, entertainment, and the night will conclude with the Pumpkin Pub with karaoke from DJ Jeff Lowry. Sunday is Unity Day, sponsored by UAAB. They'll provide free food and ice cream for the first 250 Romulus residents to attend. There will be many events, including a 5K walk beginning at 9 a.m., worship in the park at 11:30, games, motorcycle show, taste of soul music, and the weekend will conclude with Romulus Got Talent beginning at 4 p.m. Visit our website for a complete list of events. Voting is currently taking place on the Downtown Romulus Facebook page for the Pumpkin Festival's Cutest Pet and Cutest Baby Contest. Head to the Facebook page to cast your vote. The survey, as part of the Vision in Romulus, Our Community, Our Future, has been extended until October 14th. The next step in this exciting visioning process is the Think Tank Workshop. The Think Tank Workshop is one of the key engagement events for the overall visioning process. This scenario planning workshop will take place over 2 evenings on Wednesday, September 21st and Thursday, September 22nd from 5:30 to 9 p.m. at the Romulus Senior Center. To register for the Think Tank, you can call the mayor's office or visit the project portal. There are also printed copies of the survey available at city buildings if you're unable to complete the survey online. Please register for this important event and help shape the future of our community. The fall citywide yard sale will take place September 22nd through September 25th. Please contact the clerk's office or visit our website to register. Lights, Camera, Cure is the theme for this year's Relay for Life event. There are a lot of fun activities planned for the 24-hour event that will begin on Saturday, September 24th at 10 a.m. with an opening ceremony that will honor survivors. Please come out and show your support to help find a cure. The Romulus VFW is holding a taco and margarita night on Friday, September 23rd from 5 to 7 p.m. Thanks, everyone, and remember to like and share us on Facebook and YouTube or visit our website for more information. Have a great night.
Thank you, Vanessa. We appreciate that. Also, another item, I'd like to congratulate our men's football team, the varsity football team, got their first win of the season against Romulus. Hard-fought victory the other night.
Yes.
And if you haven't had a chance to check them out, get out and check them out. Support those Eagles. And Coach Cersei, they're building a great program out there, and I'm really proud of what they're doing and shaping the futures of our young men over there in the city of Romulus. So go out there and support those Eagles. And also tomorrow we have a big event, the groundbreaking. If we haven't noticed, there is earth being moved over there at Wick and Vining finally. So no longer corn and beans. We have construction has begun. So tomorrow we'll be out there for a groundbreaking at 1 o'clock. So hopefully we'll see you all out there. Into my action items for this evening. First item up, Plant Moran Professional Services State of Michigan Uniform Chart Accounts. And I would ask that council concur with the administration and authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into attached professional services agreement with Plant Moran for assistance with creating the revised version of the city's chart of accounts in compliance with the State of Michigan Uniform Chart of Accounts.
Through the chair, if I may.
Ms. Webb?
I'd like to make that motion to concur with the administration and authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into the attached professional service agreement with Plant and Moran.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Webb, supported by Ms. Abdo, for Plant and Moran PLLC Professional Service State of Michigan Uniform Chart of Accounts. Any discussion?
Hey, through the chair.
Yes, Ms. Talley.
So Maria, real quick, since they are our auditors, and I know you addressed it, they can provide the full scope of what we need for them for this service, for this, without any conflict with being our auditors?
Yes, actually, another part of, because they provide all kinds of services,
Okay.
another part of Plant Moran and their accounting end will help us, not our actual auditors. We're just
Okay.
utilizing Plant Moran because they offer it.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you.
If there's no other discussion, roll call vote. Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. Second item I have for action is the fiscal year 2021 encumbrance listing. I would ask the council concur with the administration and authorize the fiscal year 2021-2022 encumbrances for capital outlay purchases for various city projects in the amount of $3,095,314.40 be rolled over into the fiscal year 2022 and 2023 budget and paid accordingly.
Mr. Chairman,
Wadsworth.
I'll make a move for the fiscal year of the 21-22 of the encumbrance listing in a total of $3,095,314.
Support.
Been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Webb, for fiscal year 21-22 encumbrance listing. Any discussion? Ms. Williams?
Yes, I just have to make sure, for the new 34th District Court, what was the total amount of the entire building completed?
I don't have that number in front of me. I'd have to dig that up. I know we came in under budget, but I'd have to get a final amount, but I don't have that in front of me.
Because I know in here it's saying a little bit over 16 million, and I just wanted to make sure. I could have swore it was a different number, so.
We can find out what the final price tag is, and I know, like I said, we came out under the approved budget amount for it, but I don't have the exact number in front of me.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that motion is approved.
Thank you. And we'll conclude my report for this evening.
Thank you, Mayor.
Number 6 is the clerk's report. I have one action item for council. 6A, Kevin Lawson, Director of Human Resources, is requesting a 30-minute study session for Monday, September 26, 2022 at 6 o'clock p.m. to discuss employee matters. This date and time, both dates and time are available for this request. And also, please note that a study session is currently scheduled on that same date, but at 6:45, so you will have two that evening. Motion would be in order to approve the request.
Need a motion.
I'll make that motion,
I'll support
Mr.
it.
Chair.
Been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Williams, for a study session request Monday, September 26th at 6 p.m. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. That concludes the clerk's report.
Thank you.
There is not a treasurer's report this evening, which will take us to number 8, public comment. And this is the portion of the agenda for those in the audience that would like to address city council. The rules can be found on the back of the meeting agenda. To address city council, please raise your hand, and after being acknowledged by the chairperson, approach the podium, state your name, and please note that members of the public who submitted a public comment card will be called upon first. You will have 3 minutes to speak, and any additional time will be upon the consent of the chairperson. And as a reminder, members of the public viewing tonight's meeting via the city's broadcast channel or YouTube Live can submit their public comments to publiccomment@romulusgov.com before the end of the public comment period. Mr. Chair, we do not have any written requests.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Is there any comments from the audience? If there's no comment from the audience, Madam Clerk, we'll close that part out.
You got it. That takes us to number 9, unfinished business. Number 10, new business. Number 11 for approval is warrant 22-17.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion, we pay warrant 22-17 in the following amounts. General Fund, $113,319.70. Major Street Fund, $6,606.57. Local Street Fund, $17,457.28. Public Safety Fund, $50,705.76. Cemetery Fund, $79. Cable TV, $914.11. Merriman Road Special Assessment, $5,819.05. Street Lighting Fund, $48,659.14. Garbage and Rubbish Collection Fund, $95,672.16. Michigan Indigent Defense Fund, $17,670. 911 Service Fund, $8,109.12. Library Fund, $12,358.99. DDA, $12,444.87. Tifa District 2, $13,326.80. Vining Road Extension, E-Course Construction, $377,175.69. Water and Sewer Fund, $438,552.34. Motor Vehicle, $135,477.97. Technology Services, $4,291.98. Retiree Insurance Benefits, $117,584.59. Revolving Fund, $12,725. Current tax, $77,309.49. Payroll Fund, $290,792.66. Totaling all funds, $1,857,052.27.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Ms. Talley, to pay warrant number 22-17 for $1,857,052.27. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Number 12 is communication.
Through the chair.
Yes, Ms. Talley?
Just first of all, shout out to Vanessa. She does a great job with the announcements, so just want to give her a shout out. Did a great job with the presentation of the Pumpkin Fest, but just want to add a couple of details in that the Greater Romulus Chamber of Commerce will be hosting bingo on site for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday under the green and white striped tent on Hunt Street, so keep that in mind. Adult auditions for Romulus Got Talent is still kind of extended. We still have a couple of slots. If anybody got some last minute acts they want to get in, we have a first prize of $150, second prize of $100, and third prize of $50. So let me know if you would like to still participate. My number is 313-408-3637 if you would like to participate. And then finally, anyone that wants to participate on our Mayor McCrate and Big Steve's Unity Day motorcycle tour, we ask you to please meet up at the Artisan Reserve at 2 o'clock this Sunday to gathering up for the motorcycle tour. So just wanted to add those few items to that. Again, Vanessa does an amazing job with the announcements. And then finally, my last thing is we had 9/11 this past Sunday, and we just want to thank those and remember those that lost their lives on that day. And that his home for us in Romulus, we have a council person who was instrumental in the memorial, what was it, the memorial, National 9/11 Memorial and Museum in New York. They were missing 2 pictures of people on that wall. And they came all the way to Romulus and tracked down our councilwoman, Kathy Abdo, who found one of the pictures to complete the wall. I think the other picture was found too. But she was highlighted. CBS came to Romulus to film this last week. So I just want to shout out to Miss Kathy Abdo, Councilwoman Abdo, for the work she did. It keeps getting attention. It keeps getting brought back up in the news. She did a lot of hard work to track this down. And when I looked at the when I looked at it on TV at the news. This guy was very persistent in getting this picture filled by this Romulus person, or I'm not sure if he was Romulus resident. Yeah, he was a Romulus resident. But Ms. Abdul was very instrumental in going through all the history, yearbooks, and located this young man's picture, Mr. Ogletree, and I just want to thank you for all your hard work. It keeps coming back around for all the work, because 9/11 is going to be with us forever, so thank you again for being a part of that, Ms. Abdul.
Thank you.
And I'm going to turn that over to you.
I just wanted to announce that the Romulus All-Star Reunion is coming up. I believe the deadline to buy tickets is over, so you're kind of late for that, but the all-day downtown block party is October 1st from 11 to 8. And we are going to open the Historical Museum from 1 to 4 for any of those people that would like to come in and see some of those yearbooks. So we will be opening that, which normally we only open from 1 to 4 on Sunday. We're going to open it on Saturday too, to try to, get people to come in and see some stuff. Thank you. And I think that we've really covered everything on the Unity Day. So that was all I had. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Webb?
Yeah, through the chair, if I may. First of all, I'd like to continue with my council person over there, Miss Tina, when she mentioned Mrs. Abdo. I have to mention our first responders on 9/11, our fire department, our Romulus Police Department. They were there 24 hours a day. Our church was the only church in the state of Michigan that opened up its doors. I was watching TV that morning. My pastor called me. He said, "Eva, what are we going to do? Do you know anyone at Northwest Airlines?" I said, "Yes, I do." I put a call through. We contacted everyone at our church, over 1,500 people, of which we have 13 classrooms. And we housed for 7 whole days people from all over the world, and even the gentleman who lost his sister as a flight attendant. And every year they come back, not all of them, but a lot of them come back, or either they'll send New Hope a card. We were so exhausted. I would come into the clerk's office to work, and then I'd leave at lunch to go home, or go to the church to help prepare lunch. And it's just something that I will never, ever forget. I made the last run for the state of Michigan to pick up the last people who had landed. And what made it so good, they had my name on these big billboards because a lot of them couldn't speak English that we housed. And they had my name up there. We picked them up, Ford Motor Company. But I just have to say, we have the best, we have the #1 first responders in this state. 24 hours, the police, there was a police officer, 2 or 3, and we had 2 or 3 firemen there, 24 hours a day for 7 days. And some people think that our first responders do nothing. When there's an emergency and you have to be there, this city is there. This city is there, and I know Jill was there on the phone monitoring her guys. And one more thing I want to say after this is, I want to thank, first of all, you, Ab. We came together a year ago, and we made a big splash in the city. But I want to thank the city, Mary Drewer, for stepping up and helping out, because that was the first thing that, it was 4 of us, 4 women. And I like to think, Edna Jameson, Danielle Funderburg, and Tina Talley, and myself. But a big, big thank you to those 3 women who carried me through this past 6 months through my illness, but they never left me out of not one thing. My phone was dinging and dinging when I was in the hospital, and they kept me abreast of what was going on with the Pumpkin Fest. I had all your information too, Mary, and and you have. So I thank you. I thank you so much, Mary. I thank the city. I thank you, Mayor, for allowing all these things to come about, to help out. And it was a huge success last year. The Pumpkin Fest will be a huge success this year. I'm sorry I will not be with you guys, but I'm with you in spirit this year. And I will return to Romulus on the 26th, I believe. I have some things that has to be taken care of. But I thank the administration, I thank the people in the city of Romulus, the residents, first responders. I thank them all for being so kind, so considerate, and just love it. And that's why I love my city, and that's why I love the people in my city. We may not always agree, but I tell you one thing, I'm living proof that this city comes together when people need things. And it's just so many, many people, the whole entire city of Romulus, the people. If you could just see the cards and just took the calls, people that I hadn't even thought about for a number of years. We have good people in the city, but the main thing is to have good leadership in every single department. You have to have leadership because you follow the good. You don't follow the bad. And so when you follow the good, then it makes us all look good. But I will be back, next year, full-fledged.
We ready for you.
I know you are. But have a great, great, great festival, okay? And thank all of you. Thank all of my colleagues and the city clerk. Just everybody in this city has been so wonderful to me, and I am well. And I'll see you all the end of the month. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Webb. Ms. Williams?
I just have a question to ask Mary. It's kind of confusing. The information that was put in the packet, and then the mayor's, Vanessa, out of the mayor office, sent a totally different flyer. So is this all the Pumpkin Fest?
Yes, thank you. That is the flyer. I think when they were putting together the video, what they did is kind of shrink down each day to do a slide for each day, but that would be the flyer.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because one says something and, so, okay, I just wanted to be clear.
Yep,
So,
absolutely.
And also, as a reminder to the residents, Forgotten Harvest will be at the high school tomorrow from 10 to 12. And sometimes we run over based on the long line and the need of the residents. But feel free to come and put you some food. Thank you.
Mr. Williams. Any other communication? I did watch the Lions last night, Sunday. I still have faith. Thank you. Thank you.
If there's no more communication from council, number 13 is adjournment.
So moved.
Support.
I'm sorry, who made that? I know Wadsworth supported, who made the? Okay, Ms. Roscoe. Motion by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Wadsworth for adjournment. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, we are adjourned. Thank you.